It's food o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, and it's that time of year again where we're launched or we're hit with Christmas products left, right and centre. KFC are first out the box, literally out the box, with their gravy box meal. So it comes with, I'm really intrigued by this because the hash brown, let's get it open. The hash brown is indented to take some gravy. So I was thinking, how are they going to do this? Are they going to pour it in? And if it, it could go all over the place and could make a right mess. So let's get the chip. There's we all know what chips look like. So you get a pot of their gravy. You get some Gravynnaise, KFC Gravynnaise. Piece of chicken, which we'll leave in the box. And this. So here's the burger. So we have, tell you what I'll do. I'll show you the burger, then we'll open the pot of gravy and we'll get going. So it says caution hot. So it's made to pour this stuff. Their gravy is legendary. Absolutely legendary. So here's the burger. Fillet, cheese, hash brown, and there's the dent. There is the dent in the hash brown. Can you see it? Little indentation. So what you do is you grab your pot of gravy, and if you're like me, you're going to put stacks on. It's just how as I am as a person. I'm going to put loads of that on. Oh, look at that. Probably a bit too much. Grab your bun top. There it is. And here we go then. So this is their Christmas special burger for 2020. Let's see if we did this correctly. Oh my goodness me. Oh, it's fabulous. KFC seem to make the best hash browns. But chuck some gravy in there. That is the tastiest thing. That's like, do you know we made the Barry baguette last month? This is like the Barry baguette where they're not afraid to experiment with things. I think it's got some gravy mayonnaise on the bottom. It's slightly kind of gravy tasting, and then you get that kind of egg mayonnaise flavour. It's their classic Colonel spicy fillet. The hash brown is incredible. Oh, look at it. The cheese is nice, much better than McDonald's cheese. That is really, really good. KFC, they always make an effort around Christmas time. Absolutely fantastic. Fantastic effort. In McDonald's, you don't really get it. Well, I was saying last year, you don't really get a Christmas burger. It's just something, there's no cranberry or, Oh. Look at that chicken. Look at the hash brown. That gravy is so tasty. I'm just thinking now, there's me just walloping this down. What am I going to do with the rest of the gravy? I mean, do I put it on my chips? I was thinking about doing this. Oh yes, even better. Mmm. That is right up there with some of the best things I've ever eaten in my life. This gravy is magical. As soon as I seen this today, I was like, right, I'm reviewing that. It's one of those rare occasions where I get it early enough to review it and then release it the same day. It was released today, Monday the... is it the 15th? Monday the 15th? Doesn't say. Okay, Google, what's the date today?
It is Monday the 16th of November 2020.
Monday the 16th. That is one of the best things. That little indentation for the gravy was genius. Genius. What a great idea. This is much better than last year's festive burger. I think they had cranberry in it last year. I can't quite remember. I did review it, but it was a year ago and I can't remember last week. Never mind a year ago. So this is memorable though. I think I'll remember this forever. I'll be telling my grandkids about this burger. Oh, and a bit of chicken in the pot. Gravynnaise. Gravynnaise, look at that. What does that taste like? Yeah, that's the stuff that was in the bottom of the burger. Underneath the chicken fillet. Let's get that in, try that. Oh. That is so good. That is so good. It's mayonnaise that tastes like gravy. Oh my goodness me. And they gave me an old box, look. They got rid of this slogan for the time being. I've got an old box. I might keep this old box for good measure. You know, they may change their slogan forever. This has always been the downside for me, for KFC. They put all of their effort into the burgers. When I got the chips out of the box, they weren't that warm. And their chips, they made new chips last year, they're better. They are nice, they're very potatoey, But I think the best chips out there, and I think you'll all agree with me, just the fries in Burger King are just amazing. Really, really good. But chips and gravy from KFC. I'm eating chips and gravy from KFC. Amazing. It's like because I get comments all the time from people in America. Oh, you know, our McDonald's is terrible, our KFC are really boring, they just do the standard stuff. Can't believe you do all this like, weird and wacky stuff over there in the UK. Honestly, I hope KFC gravy is available in America. Or if it's not, there should be a campaign to make it available. Because that, with your chips, is the best thing in the world. Gravy and chips from KFC. What's this? I'm not really a chips and mayo thing. It was slightly before my time, chips and mayo. I remember being in the army and I was horrified when I was in the NAFI. I went to the NAFI for some food and somebody put mayo all over their chips and I was absolutely horrified. I was like, what on earth are you doing? So I'm not really a fan of this, but we'll give it a go anyway. It's nice. Don't get me wrong, it's nice. But I'm a chips and gravy man. Can you imagine in the future if KFC take another step and get some curry sauce? Can you imagine that? If KFC decided to make some curry sauce, that would be even more legendary. Right, I'm at the end of the line with this Christmas box meal. Unbelievable. Spicy, peppery gravy. Oh. I think, judging by my review, you know I really enjoyed that. I properly enjoyed that, everybody. That was terrific. That was the best thing I've ever had from a fast food takeaway place. You know, the big box companies, McDonald's, KFC, Burger King. Can't think of the rest off the top of my head. You know your standard fare. That was the best takeaway meal from a fast food giant. That's what I'll call it, a fast food giant that I've ever had. That is a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. I advise you to go and get one of these. They are incredible. Thanks for watching. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers.